Okay, let's get started. I want to thank you for attending and welcome to the 2021 New York City Science Olympiad Award Ceremony. And without further ado, we will get started with Anatomy and Physiology. And we will go from 10th place all the way up to first place. And first through 10th will all be receiving medals. 10th place, Salk A. 9th, St. Ignatius. 8th, Salk C. 7th, Our Lady of Hope. 6th, Salk B. 5th, Bay Academy A. 4th, Buckley A. 3rd, Hunter A. 2nd, Bay Academy B. And 1st, Bay Academy D. Next event, circuits. In 10th place, Buckley B. 9th, Salk B. 8th, Hunter B. 7th, Bay Academy D. 6th, St. Ignatius. 5th, Bay Academy C. 4th, Buckley A. 3rd, Hunter A. 2nd, Bay Academy B. And in first place for circuits, Bay Academy A. Next event is Crime Busters. In 10th place, Nathaniel Hawthorne B. 9th, Buckley B. 8th, Our Lady of Hope. 7th, Nathaniel Hawthorne A. 6th, Hunter B. 5th, Bay Academy B. 4th, Bay Academy D. 3rd, Buckley A. 2nd, Bay Academy A. And in first place for Crime Busters, St. Ignatius. Our next event is density. In 10th place, Salk B. 9th place, Riverdale Kingsbridge. 8th place, Bay Academy D. 7th, Bay Academy B. 6th, Hunter A. 5th, St. Ignatius. 4th, Nathaniel Hawthorne. 3rd, Buckley A. 2nd, Hunter B. And in first place for density, Bay Academy A. Next event, disease detectives. And in 10th place, Our Lady of Hope. 9th place, Nathaniel Hawthorne A. 8th place, Bay Academy A. 7th place, Hunter B. 6th place, Salk C. 5th place, Bay Academy D. 4th place, Nathaniel Hawthorne B. 3rd place, Buckley A. 2nd place, Hunter A. And in first place for disease detectives, Bay Academy B. Our next event, Dynamic Planet. 10th place, Salk A. 9th place, Nathaniel Hawthorne B. 8th, Buckley B. 7th, Buckley A. 6th, Bay Academy C. 5th, St. Ignatius. 4th, Nathaniel Hawthorne A. 3rd, Hunter A. 4th, Bay Academy A. 2nd, Bay Academy A. 1st, Bay Academy B. Our next event, food science. And in 10th place, Bay Academy C. 9th, Bay Academy B. 8th, Our Lady of Hope. 7th, Buckley A. 6th, Hunter B. 5th, St. Ignatius. 4th, Nathaniel Hawthorne A. 3rd, Salk A. 2nd, Hunter A. And in first place for food science, Bay Academy A. Our next event, fossils. And in 10th place for fossils, Nathaniel Hawthorne A. 9th, Riverdale Kingsbridge. 8th, Buckley A. 7th, Bay Academy C. 6th, Bay Academy D. 5th, St. Ignatius. 4th, Buckley B. 3rd, Bay Academy B. 2nd, Bay Academy A. And in first place for fossils, Hunter A. Our next event is Heredity. In 10th place, Our Lady of Hope. 9th, Bay Academy C. 8th, Nathaniel Hawthorne A. 7th, St. Ignatius. 6th, Hunter A. 5th, Bay Academy A. 4th, Buckley B. 3rd, Bay Academy B. 2nd, Bay Academy D. And in first place for Heredity, Buckley A. Our next event is Machines. In 10th place, Bay Academy C. 9th, Salk B. 8th, Our Lady of Hope. 7th, Buckley B. 6th, Salk A. 5th, Nathaniel Hawthorne A. 4th, Bay Academy B. 3rd, Hunter B. 2nd, Bay Academy A. And in first place for Machines, Hunter A. And our next event is Meteorology. And in 10th place, Nathaniel Hawthorne A. 9th place, Our Lady of Hope. 8th place, Bay Academy C. 7th, Buckley A. 6th, Hunter B. 5th, Buckley B. 4th, St. Ignatius. 3rd, Bay Academy A. 2nd, Bay Academy B. And in first place for Meteorology, Hunter A. And our next event, Ornithology. And in 10th place, Our Lady of Hope. 9th, Nathaniel Hawthorne A. 8th, Bay Academy C. 7th, Salk A. 6th, Buckley A. 5th, Bay Academy B. 4th, Hunter A. 3rd, Buckley B. 2nd, Bay Academy A. And in first place for Ornithology, St. Ignatius. Our next event is Reach for the Stars. 10th place, Salk A. 9th, Hunter B. 8th, Our Lady of Hope. 7th, Bay Academy D. 6th, Buckley B. 5th, Bay Academy B. 4th, Hunter A. 3rd, Nathaniel Hawthorne A. 2nd, Buckley A. And first place for Reach for the Stars, Bay Academy A. Our next event is Rhodes Scholar. Rhodes Scholar does not have a 10th place because all the teams were tied for either last or second to last place. So we will start out with 9th place. And 9th place, Riverdale Kingsbridge. 8th, Bay Academy C. 7th, Hunter A. 6th, St. Ignatius. 5th, Salk A. 4th, Buckley A. 3rd, Bay Academy D. 2nd, Bay Academy A. And in first place for Rhodes Scholar, Nathaniel Hawthorne A. Our next and last event is Water Quality. And our 10th place for Water Quality, St. Ignatius. 9th, Salk C. 8th, Bay Academy B. 7th, Salk A. 6th, Hunter B. 5th, Hunter A. 4th, Buckley B. 3rd, Bay Academy A. 2nd, Our Lady of Hope. And in first place for Water Quality, Nathaniel Hawthorne A. And those are all our events. Now we will be moving on to final standings, and these schools are going to state. So when we get to the final standings, we assign a school, not a team. And I believe we might have the school letters on there, but these are the schools that will be going to state. And instead of the previously mentioned 6, the directors at state have given us 8. So 8 teams will be going to state in April. Okay, number 8. And before I mention these, the top 3 teams are going to be receiving trophies also. Okay, so 8, Riverdale Kingsbridge, 2nd year in Science Olympiad, going to state. 7th, Sauk School A. 6th, Our Lady of Hope, all going to state. 5th, Nathaniel Hawthorne. 4th, St. Ignatius. 3rd, and receiving a trophy, Buckley A. 2nd, and receiving a trophy, Hunter A. And 1st, Bay Academy A. I want to congratulate all the competitors, all the coaches, all the volunteers, all the parents, everybody who made this possible. I want to thank you all for really pulling together in a year when we thought this wasn't even going to happen. And I want to thank the directors at state for giving us the opportunity to even have our regional competition. So with that being said, now you can all break out the apple cider and popcorn and have yourself a celebration. Congratulations to all.